like the next level. Shows you how much I update one of my pictures. I think that's still a picture. I changed mine. That would be changed mine because it was adorable. That's an adorable picture.
That is an adorable picture.
I look like I'm 20. I know, right?
You do kind of look really young, dude.
You do.
I look like I just stepped out of my
It's
bathtub.
not the year
My
of
mouth
Because it's not like that was
mouth
that
is
far
good.
away. No, it's not like it was that long ago. It's not the years, it's the mileage.
It is the mileage. I do. I look like I just walked out of my meth labs.
It was
and-
probably 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty close. So
Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah.
Boy, they've been rough to us. We all had mostly dark hair. We, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you were like,
Hey, she would probably
Yep, just saying. Like a wee babe.
He was a wee bag.
Like a wee babe.
Like many times they
Baby.
get rid of it, but then it's like,
Yeah.
Baby.
That's way in the back line.
What do you say? You want to spank his baby?
All right, hey. It's that time. Oh, it is that time.
Yeah, sure.
All right, are we done?
Yeah, we're done. It's over. Show's over. We made it. Here we go. Live from the 6th subfloor basement of the Guys Games and Beer Tower with Hap Orion.
it's a knee slapper.
There.
Probably just better myself.
Yeah, no,
No, you
Is
can
it?
see your chair. You should
Well,
be good.
yeah, right? We're all in. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
It's
Yay!
Guys Games and Beer.
Yeah!
High
Hooray.
class.
It
High
was.
class.
It's a little low energy tonight. Why is it low energy tonight, Rob?
Well, we were at Mad with Power over the weekend.
Holy crap.
Some of us may have drank a bit too much at times.
Really?
At times.
No, all of us drank too much at times.
Yeah, we all actually
It was definitely others.
Yeah, it was definitely
Definitely
people outside the organization.
That's right.
Were out of
Yeah,
control.
you
We were
know,
carrying them.
we were a professional organization.
Yeah,
we don't.
That's right.
We would never get drunk while we're working.
What was it Ryan said at the
We
beginning?
always
He's
get
like,
drunk working.
you're not gonna have too much gin and tonic. No.
Just the right amount of gin and tonic.
Yeah.
You know what the just right amount of gin tonic is? However much you want.
Heck yes.
I don't know though. When you already have your hangover at like 7 p.m., that is like that was rough.
Did you see that meme? It threw out on the group today.
No.
The original meaning of Hangover.
Oh.
Oh, the guys on the road.
Yeah. Apparently, and I didn't look it up to fact check it to see if it was true, but apparently, back in the day, that they would just string ropes, and for like a penny, they would just, if you're really hammered, they would just hang you over the rope to
Oh.
sober up. Yeah.
That's
And
actually
sleep
pretty
it
kind
off.
of them.
Yeah.
All right, still
I
cost you
buy
a
that.
penny. Still cost you a penny. All right, I'm gonna go around the room real quick and ask one quick question. Favorite thing at Mad with Power this weekend? Favorite moment? Favorite whatever? Favorite band? Whatever.
I was surprised by Secret Pearl. Because they were, hey, there's this band that's just going to play extra.
Yeah.
That
So
was another band
A Sound of Thunder. I felt so bad for them too, dude. I felt so bad
Yeah.
for them. Had a one of the guys' backs went out to the point where he just could not go on, and Secret Pearl stepped up and filled in. And
Yeah.
I
thought they were
also,
great.
band-wise, they were like the sleeper hit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
uh,
well,
really good.
everyone else you could like sample and know what they were going to sound like.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
wait,
Well, and they
this-
were-
and then just being good and slightly outside of the main genre of the
Yeah.
festival.
But it wasn't like they threw a country band on there. It was still metal. I saw even Secret of Pearls. Like, yeah, I wasn't really sure about this.
No.
Because I was looking on their website and they're like, yeah, we're not really that kind of metal and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, it's not like you're a country band. I mean, you're still metal. So and I was like, yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, no, I'm going to agree with you on that one too. I was very surprised. And I still feel guilty, guys. Your sign will go out next week when I get back. I got their address, so I can ship them their sign. Those late changes always screw us up for making the lighted signs. All right, Tyler,
Honestly,
one favorite game, one favorite moment, one favorite band?
have one favorite thing, and it was the fucking people. Everyone there was so fucking chill.
Right?
So awesome. The audience, the bands, the people that were volunteering, everyone was fucking great. It was great. People were coming up, talking for like 5 minutes, and then like, oh, we're done.
Even the venue itself, where sometimes venue and venue staff can be a little crunchy, and a lot of times they have a lot of rules they got to follow.
Well, yeah,
and stuff, but you know,
they did not seem too terribly concerned about the rules.
Yeah.
They were very easygoing. So
Yeah. I mean, they were following them.
Yeah.
But they were being overprotective a-holes.
Again, and Rob made sure to tell people, and I made sure to tell people, I gotta tell you, Sylvie, your staff is absolutely epic. They really went above and beyond to get us set up and going for this show, because it was a big show. And more than that, just being great to work with. I mean,
jumping in and helping.
Yeah.
I mean, they just were like, they were butt kicking the whole way through.
Yeah.
Every time you needed something, like they were there.
Yeah. I mean, there are times like we need some lighting changes or temperature control done, and we're at other venues and it's like, it's been 4 hours. Where are those guys? Yeah. These guys. 5 minutes later, they're in the room.
And the guy even grabbed someone else to make sure he did it right. And he's like, hey, I want to make sure this is done right.
Yeah, no, they were, again, your staff is just phenomenal. So I can't say that enough. All right, Larry, favorite moment, band, game?
No, I mean, there's so much.
I know.
So it's really hard to narrow that kind of thing down because so much was good. I mean, it was really cool to see like some people that never seen a Vectrex really enjoy it. And
yeah,
think it
right.
Was cool and think that our version of it was really cool. And
they were mesmerized.
Yeah,
that's
that was
only
pretty
word I can
impressive.
use,
And stuff. But and the music was really good. I knew most of the band, so I was prepared, and they all delivered.
Yeah.
Yours that tried it always delivers. So that's why I go back every time. Because I'm never gonna not walk away with a smile. So but I did do something that I'd never done before. I was crowd surfing. And that was kind of crazy.
Never crowd surf?
No, that was the first time I've ever been
up
on the crowd.
I knew it was Andrea's first time. I didn't realize that was your first time ever crowd surfing. But here's the thing: the crowd was so thick, you could do it. I mean, there were 1,500 people watching this show, and it was just a sea of people. There wasn't like big gaps like you have in some venues. No.
Well, but once I got over the wall, though.
Well,
there's a few less people over the wall.
Yeah, they're not a lot on the other side of that wall.
And I started heading towards the floor pretty quickly. But security grabbed me and got me back up on my feet. And
again, that's that Sylvie staff we were telling you about.
Yeah, Sylvie staff. And there is something kind of special when your pal, who's on stage,
who happens to be a guitarist,
watched it. And then gives a shout out to the security guard for keeping everyone safe.
Yeah.
Thanks for keeping Larry alive.
And that's pretty much what Brian was saying. Thanks for keeping Larry alive.
Yeah, that was so So there was a couple special moments in that same sort of element. So a lot of stuff, man.
It was a lot of stuff. All right, Rob, how about you? Favorite?
Lords of the Trident, as always, was amazing, of course. And it's kind of funny because I'm now so used to hearing them acoustically with only half the band that I actually holy shit! Yeah, I forgot. There's there's a
way deeper sound to this.
It's not an acoustic song. I'll be damned. There's some drums in this shit. And that's pretty funny.
Okay.
When you're just so used to it, it's like, oh, damn. But I would say I was super surprised by Power Glove. They were also humorous.
I now want all drummers to be smiling. From ear to ear the whole set.
Yeah, right? I mean, they were, I was very pleasantly surprised by them. They really felt the tone of the room. They were not your standard metal band at all. None of them were.
No.
To be fair, it's just that I had a little bit of free time and was able to go out and I got to walk out during Power Glove, and their presentation was just so weird. It was awesome.
Yeah.
That was an awesome presentation. So I was really happy about that.
That drummer, well, he
He was happy to be there. He was happy to be there.
just casting out joy.
There was a very positive vibe with it.
There was.
That was really good stuff. Well, because they played Under the Sea, which just cracked me up. I was like, oh my god,
that was really good.
I was texting some friends. Holy crap! Because I recorded part of the Tetris.
Yeah.
Of Tetris, because I said, this is so cool, check it out, man. And I'm like, oh, they're playing Under the Sea, this is hilarious. And everybody's like laughing.
A metal version of Under the Sea.
Yeah,
it was
great.
pretty freaking awesome.
It was actually great. Yep.
All right, I'm going to do the last shout out here. It's these guys. I'll tell you right now, this was, I would say, our best show. Everything worked flawlessly. You guys all fucking kicked ass. You too, Travis. I know you couldn't be here tonight because you had to travel. It was, we do a lot of these things, and we're doing more and more, and this had to be, it's right up there with one of our best performances as a group. We kind of kicked ass this weekend, guys.
Yeah, I thought
from start to finish.
For sure. I mean, it felt like everyone got to play and everyone pitched in.
Yeah,
thank you. So it was like,
This is probably the fastest repack I've ever seen the group do. I've never had it where I'm like only halfway packed and like everything is pretty much down.
Yeah.
So it was well run.
It was well
run. You
run.
guys had your shit together.
And more than just that, again, the fans were phenomenal. They had a great time. We had a great location, so it made it good. It was a good spot where fans who may not have had an interest in a certain band could come up and hang out in our room, and they did. Yeah. Between sets, the room would fill up quite full.
People are playing pretty hardcore. You had the You had the one couple that was playing at the end, like on the multicade, like
you said. I think she left and had him keep it.
No, that was the gal that was playing.
Was playing Sonic or something?
Yeah, she was playing Sonic, and she made her boyfriend stay there and guard it while she went to the restroom.
So she could come back and get back on the game. It was hilarious.
Yeah, funny.
So again,
now if she had told him to get big, I would have just lost it.
It was a great show, and again, this goes back down to the Lords and their organization and Ty in particular. How well, I was concerned going from the Red Zone was not the greatest thing. I didn't mind leaving the Red Zone for High Noon. High Noon was a great venue.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving High Noon was a little rough.
We were in the hallway, 3 down.
Yeah, which we were at Red Zone. High Noon was just a great thing, and the vibe was great, and it was, everybody going out between breaks and hanging out on the patio and stuff. And I was worried about being at the Sylvie for that reason. It's a music venue. It's not a bar. Yeah. So I was really concerned. And I'll tell you, the vibe... I don't think it lost anything.
I said the same thing.
We were back tucked away like we were in a much bigger area, but we were tucked away like in the Red Zone.
I was worried about that too, I'll tell you.
So is anybody going to find us?
Right, no, I was seriously worried about people coming up to the second floor and finding us. Well, let's say that was not a problem.
No, that was probably the busiest run
people didn't go up
we've ever had at that show.
You missed so much. Like, that was, even just like watching the show from up there for a little bit, or coming to our
which
room,
is cool too.
Yeah, it just gives you a different perspective of the whole.
It was funny because people were watching the live stream from in our room.
Yeah,
too. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, so again, the crew just above and beyond, gentlemen, above and beyond.
Yeah, that one went
You
really
too,
well.
Mal. Sorry, I forgot to shout you out earlier too. Everybody just was on their game. Everything. Our equipment was the right selection. There were times, you looked over and Quake is just all booked up. There were times you looked over and the gun games were all going.
Yeah, but I'm going to throw a disappointment out.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
I know what he's going to say.
Throw cold water on me.
It's hard to improve if you don't have a few disappointments.
All right.
Nobody loved Kiss Pinball.
I blame its lack of a decent attract mode.
Maybe that's it, because I'm surprised. I actually thought that was going to go over well.
Yeah, nobody wanted that. They're like, no Kiss Pinball.
All right, well.
That's because they have the real pinball machines downstairs.
That's true.
That might have been into it.
It's true, but, Well, they may have been busy or something.
Yeah, no, but I'm
Nobody
surprised
liked
it did not
so.
get a lot of love.
So that will have to get replaced.
Yeah,
So
we'll pull that out of the rotation. Oh,
What's
Yeah,
the
there's a couple.
Zen Ball? Isn't there a couple of? Don't they have a couple of like metal ones?
Oh, yeah.
in
Oh,
Zen
yeah.
Ball?
oh yeah. There are plenty of metal tables available. All right, so that's my shout out for it.
Ah.
But hey, since but now that we're done with that one, we literally what did we do after we got back Sunday night, guys?
I slept.
He slept, but before we slept,
Have beer?
no, we literally took the stuff out of the truck
Oh, yeah.
and
And
Put
put
it
it
in
in
the
a trailer so he can take it to Minnesota.
we're gonna be at 2D Con this weekend, guys. Stop by, say hi to us. It runs Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It looks like an all-weekend party. We have not been to 2D Con before, so this is our first time visiting there. And seriously, it looks like an all-weekend party. I am really excited about this. Their lineup looks good. Their layout looks good. We are bringing all sorts of goodies there. So we're going to bring Steel Battalion, full 10 rigs. We're going to bring Cursed Halo, 8 to 10 rigs. We're going to bring Quake, 10 rigs. It's going to be quite the little set. And we've got some surprises, don't we, Larry? That we didn't talk about, but they're going to be there.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But we're going to leave surprises.
Yeah.
So we'll have a few surprises there as well. Stuff you won't see in most places.
All right, there we go.
All right, so
All right. Now beer?
now that we're done with business, I do
Jesus
need a
Christ.
beer right now.
I've lost the button. Ba-dum,
Bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
We kind of lost our. We kind of lost it there a little bit.
Yeah, we are
Our-
again. We're kind of out of energy. Too.
Our top hat work was not right there.
All right. Okay, so hey, as you know, a while back, one of our favorite breweries in Milwaukee closed. Milwaukee Brewing Company, MKE Brewing. But we got very fortunate. A company called Eagle River
Park?
Eagle Park Brewing picked up a lot of their more popular recipes and is now brewing them with aids of the people who used to work at MKE. So we have tried. I don't think we've tried any of their new mixes yet. We have not done MVP on the show. So this is their MVP Hazy Indian Pale Ale. Let's see what we got. Citra, Mosaic, and Idaho.
Potatoes.
Idaho 7 hops join forces for this hop forward IPA. Oh, wow.
So you think that's Idaho's 7th attempt at hops?
That's probably. No, Idaho's actually very good for growing hops. They grow a lot of hops out in Idaho. Bright, juicy, and refreshing, the MKE MVP is a full of citrus and tropical notes. Game on.
All right.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Ooh, they ain't kidding about the grapefruit forward.
Yep.
It is definitely fruity. Okay, but with that many, when they said hop forward, I would not call this a hop forward beer. It did actually sound really good.
It's actually
That went right there.
It's the juicy notes.
Yeah, you get those juicy notes, man.
Yeah.
You really do.
Those juicy notes.
I like juicy notes, Rob. That's so.
Oh. This is in celebration of Wisconsin's 3 recent MVPs.
Ah, okay. So that's also why we would have never tried it.
Doesn't say which year though, but yeah.
1979.
This one drinks easy.
It would have probably been 21.
This goes back to another one that's not overly carbonated.
Mm-hmm.
Not overly bitter. I know they say it's hop forward, but it's not a bitter.
It's not bitter.
It is not a bitter hop forward. It's a citrusy hop forward.
Well, this definitely matches the hazy.
Yeah, I
5.6
mean,
alcohol too.
How much?
5.6.
Okay, so it's up there.
it feels pretty mellow.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an
You
easy
know,
drink.
It's not, I mean, like the flavors are there. So, like, if we were listening to music, like a lot of times you would have these same notes at like an 11, right? And a lot of beers, or like you would have that. This feels like it's the exact same notes, but turned down to 5.
Yes.
No, that's a good way to describe it.
That is actually. If they're not killing you with anything.
So what you're saying is this is more Yamaha and less Bose.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Actually, I should probably say less Sony.
I kind of like this. You know, I kind of got off IPAs
I
for
did
a
too.
while because they were so aggressive.
Doesn't
And
know.
and this is not aggressive, but it still gives you a lot of the IPA things you might like about, you know,
Like Rob has
some of
come-
the bitterness, some of it, not all of it.
And these didn't throw us off this time.
No,
Sometimes
no.
those seem to like.
Yeah, I would say that's
Throws
not
out.
affecting the
Like,
flavor at all.
You guys have also talked about it's annoying sometimes when you have an IPA like that switching to a different beer. I could drink this and go to another beer without issue. Yeah,
I think so.
There we go.
I think that's true. Yeah,
Yes.
because your taste buds are not just
All right.
throbbing.
Let's go around the room. Party cooler.
Definitely. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
All right. Yes.
No question.
Yeah, no question. I would grab this out of the party cooler all fucking night long
Wow.
because it feels like it's an easy drink. I like we talked about, not overly carbonated, so I'm not going to get gassy with it.
Yeah. Well, at 5.7, you might get yourself in trouble.
Yeah, well, dude, what has that ever stopped us? All right. Right.
I'd grab it from the pub too.
All
Oh,
right.
definitely.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, I'm ordering it at the pub to boot.
It's way
again,
too easy.
So again, I'm not an IPA drinker, but like you said, this one's kind of the right amount of everything. It's not killing me with anything. It's not going, oh my god, I'm hops. Oh my god, I'm citrusy. It's a
This
nice.
is-
Or
I'll tell you.
bitter.
I'll tell you. This
Or bitter, yeah.
Yep. the bitter.
This is high on my all-time MKE list.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that is saying quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's it for a late
You know,
for a late
I'm
arrival
actually
to the
good-
MKE
I would actually agree
catalog,
with
right?
you on that.
Yeah.
This is I would definitely say this is up on my MKE list now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's good they kept it
This
around.
is
If
so
that
good.
was one of the last ones they came up with.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, it's really, really good. Again, and I'm not an IPA drinker by norm. I mean, I'll have them here and there, but no, I would actually order and go out of my way to find.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I think this is going to be an easy one, but let's go ahead and go through the motions like we actually mean it.
All right.
In 3, 2, 1. Wow,
Oh,
I'm
wait,
shocked.
sorry.
I'm shocked, I tell you. No, this is really, really good. I just, this is a solid beer. Thank you, Eagle Park, for picking up our buddies at MKE because we have deep connections with them. We go back a long way with them.
Yeah, I mean, and they had a good line, you know. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I still always liked Outboard, you know. The
Oh, yeah.
ale.
Do you
Yeah, and
remember
Louis
like
Demise.
what was it that really ended them? Because I
They,
always felt like they were
They
very
built
popular.
they built the new brewery just before COVID
Okay.
and
Yeah.
spent, they probably overextended their cash.
That sucks.
So that shit will happen.
Because they deserve to
That happened
win.
to a lot of people.
Yeah, it did. Well, that's what happened to what's his face up in Madison. What was the other brewery? The Madison that went.
I can't remember the name.
You know which one I'm talking about, though.
Ale Asylum?
Yeah, Ale Asylum. Look, they had
Well,
great
they built this huge, like, 4-block.
complex.
Yeah.
And they were
Maybe
huge.
not.
Well,
popular,
and it
too.
depends on your model. Like MKE, they were sold out tours, you know, because their tours were so fun. And,
Oh God, yeah.
And so that was probably a big revenue stream, and that's where your COVID loss was. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
It was, and Ale Asylum probably had that too, you know.
Yeah.
They did.
But if you had a bigger distribution already,
Right, and this
you might have been able.
here was the thing. This was a Wisconsin-only beer, so you're
Yeah.
not getting state country. You know, nationwide distribution. We used to bring this MKE to places. We bring it to Madison because half the time you
Right.
couldn't get it in Madison.
Right. So it's pretty local.
It was a very local beer. So you're right. They were looking to do a different revenue stream. All right, so Judge Rob, why don't we go ahead and pass verdict on Milwaukee Brewing Company's MVP Hazy Indian Pale Ale?
To be honest, I don't. I pre-wrote my note on this one, but I'm gonna just let it go. On the
Plus you covered it.
on the charge of being on IHOP at 3 a.m., I find you guilty. It's exactly
Sense it.
sends you to drinking.
To drinking!
I almost felt that's too train wrecky for how pronounced this, how nuanced this drink is. You know, I was expecting a lot heavier hit on the hops. That's not a bad thing, by the way. This is
Depends
really
what you're
well
looking
done.
for.
It's really well done, though. I think no matter what you're looking for, you're going to be like pleasantly surprised with this.
I agree. All right.
I guess what's funny is that little joke. It'd been more funny if that's where you would have been at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Yeah, well,
Sunday morning.
No, you should have said
At 3
Denny's.
pretty close.
Well, it
we
didn't
were
work.
at a Denny's. So
3 in the
the
morning.
loadout lasted
2 nights in a row.
Well, no, the other night was earlier. It was only
Yeah, but you
There's
went
only
next
one.
door.
Dude.
It's
That's all it's
what
around,
else
right?
is open at 3 a.m. in the morning? So-
I guess my problem with like Denny's is it's so 80s
It's
to
not
be there.
ladies.
Oh, dude, it was so 80s.
Dude, it's so
I probably
it's
haven't
so
been in a
80s
Denny's.
to be in
I
a
haven't
Denny's.
probably been in a Denny's since an 80s.
And I love the 80s, don't get me wrong, but that's like one part of it. Like I spent like Vic and I used to do like Christmas morning at Denny's because it was the only place that was open. So we go out for breakfast at Denny's on Christmas morning. What a sad ass place to be. I mean, we had fun, yes, but what are 2 like teenagers doing at Denny's in the morning on Christmas morning? They really must have thought like, oh, these poor
orphans.
Yeah, they're
I
like,
think a couple
yeah,
of
they're
punk
gonna go
kids
at each other.
makes more sense than all the 30 and 40-year-olds that might have been there. Like,
That
what do
we
you do?
that we saw
You
at
should be
Denny's.
like, oh my
Yeah.
God, 3 a.m.
Well, I
in the
mean,
morning.
if you're there now, it's the same effing people. So I mean,
all right. So so that's it for the show. We're gonna do a beer court tonight. You want to see more stuff? Go check out the pages. Rob, where can they find us on those?
well, you can find
the
us at
interwebs?
www.guysgamesandbeer.net. If you look on the top right-hand corner of your screen when you're there, you can click through to Lionheart Racing, all the joys of racing without the rubber hot dogs. Also, if you look below it, you can get a link to our Discord where we give away free games.
Yeah.
How nice are we? And occasionally Dallas will just
We'll shock
grace you.
No, he'll shock you. This is
grace you with
okay,
me.
he'll grace
I'm
you.
going
He'll
with
grace.
grace you.
Let's go with grace.
However,
Grace.
if that's not enough for you, and you need more of Dallas's mad memeology, you can go to www.facebook.com/guysgamesandbeer, and you can join the Guys Games and Beer support group. And right there, constant memeing and talking back and forth. Also, if you're on the Facebook page, if we get drunk, there's a very good chance there'll either be a live stream or an accidental one, or some photos of what's been going on.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to see some pictures of this weekend, just go to our our main Facebook page. There are photos from the weekend. It was again a show. So, as I do every year, I'm going to warn you now because they sold out Saturday night.
Yes, they did.
When I start telling people,
Oh, I didn't hear that.
you should grab your tickets. I'm
So you must
not
have some
lying
welcome.
to you. Grab your tickets when I tell you to grab your tickets. Don't wait.
Yeah.
You won't get in.
Well, and now I think, especially now that it's at the bigger venue, and there's been so many people, the word of mouth and cachet
dude.
is going to grow. The
It's going to
legend
get
is,
sold out
the
sooner.
legend is starting to grow.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it will sell.
Oh,
out
and
quicker.
you know what I'm going to do tonight? I'm going to post pictures from Mad with Power 1 on the, you can see what our first setup looked like at Mad with Power at the original
There we go.
one at the Red Zone. I'll post that tonight on the main Facebook page so you guys can see what...
Oh, when we were in the hallway.
Yes, when we were
Yes,
in the
you're
hallway.
hallway.
With the
Yeah.
monitor on top of the
That was-
refrigerator because we didn't have to. You were.
Oh my God! I forgot.
Can we put our monitor up on top of that fridge?
Yeah,
go
whatever.
ahead. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, whatever. So I will post a picture from Man with Power 1 tonight on our main Facebook page.
Yeah, it happens to it happens to every show. You just sell out, and then all of a sudden you're used to the comforts of maybe actually having a room
Yeah.
or some place to sit.
Bit of a difference, man.
Yeah,
Bit of a difference.
there is.
I love seeing that. That picture's hilarious, actually.
A reminder: we will be.
So we were there for 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. I
And
feel
we're like,
We have a lot of talking
This-
on
this is a
screen
pretty
now.
good setup.
This,
You're like,
briefing.
we're all happy about it.
this is kind of
Well,
what
we
I
were. It was
expect.
great. We were in the
you
hall.
know.
We had it all lined up.
Now look where we've grown to,
I
and
know.
they've grown to. I mean, it's
Yeah, the whole again. That's why
it all has expanded very well over the years. Like
everything
we
scaled
seem
up.
to like fit everything that needs to fit where it needs to be.
Yeah,
to
the
make
whole-
it enough.
The whole show,
You know.
the number of bands, they expanded from 1 day to 2 days.
Yeah.
Everything is in this show has scaled nicely, which is hard to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to
It
scale.
fits out.
It's hard to scale anything up.
It is hard to.
They have scaled this up
Yeah.
perfectly.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Yeah, as
Hey,
always,
Robert,
if you want
promise not
next
to
week,
interrupt you.
next week, Next week we'll be back to our regular style of podcast. There will be a beer court, of course, but we'll also be back to doing topics. You can check us out at. Damn it! You can check us out at.
Damn it!
Damn it! We're on YouTube. Guys, Games, and Beer. You can just do a quick search on YouTube, or you can go to www.youtube.com/guysgamesandbeer. We also sit out there on Facebook and Twitch if you want to be abused. Hey, thank y'all. You guys have a great week. I'm tired.
Yeah, well, we all are. Again, Saturday, Minneapolis, be there. Join us.
What? Friday, Saturday.
Oh, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
Be there or be a rhombus.
A rhombus.
Yeah.
Not just any rhombus.
We were talking
the retro rhombus.
The whole
rectangle.
weekend we were discussing what kind of shape we created there. The
retro rhombus.
Rectum.
So, just to be aware, most of us will still be tired on Tuesday next week, just so you know.
Yeah.
We're gonna be
So
high
you have to
energy.
bring your A game, because, we'll be like half asleep.
Yeah, because I figure we're going to get him late Sunday.
I'm gonna be like. I'll bring
Even we sneak
my
out of there
C
early,
game.
and we're still going to be talking, 8,
That's
between
it.
8 and 11.
Anyway. By the way, you fans will be very happy to know that we've done my Lords of the Trident background music for this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
What's there?
The Lords of the Trident.
Yeah, did did that Flash. Guys, Games, and Beer.
Yeah, so no, yeah, it's still. And the trailer loads really easy.